What is up, YouTube? I just wanted to make another quick video. As you can see, I just picked this up. If you looked at my last video, just wanted to do a quick little what I want to do, what I plan to. I already have an idea of what I kind of want to do to this sedan. Uh, yeah, so let's start with the outside, and I'm gonna run through this pretty quick. I already have like I said, an idea of what I want to do. So yeah, so starting with the outside for sure. Is I'm gonna get rid of this junk and put the stock grill that is basically the same color as the headlights, just to give it a little bit of color. All black and black is cool. It's to me it's kind of too much at this point. Yeah, so stock grill. Probably repaint the front bumper and the front hood. Carbon fiber hood might be nice, but being realistic, probably will never get one. Maybe in the future. Yeah, so does need new brakes. Brake pads are already took a look the other day, and they're pretty gone. Tires. These tires are probably some Chinese tires that Lionheart, some bullshit, but gotta have them good tires. So those will eventually be replaced when they start going bald. So yeah, grill for sure, OEM. I don't think nobody can make me change my mind on that. Brake pads, that's something a necessity. Did see a few front lips on eBay, so I might end up ordering one of those. $100, no thing. And yeah, I gotta sand this down and either repaint it, wrap it in carbon, or wrap it in black. For sure, one thing that's on top of my list is suspension, because this thing is sitting up on stock height. The front needs about 2 inches, the back needs on 1 inch. I do have KYW shocks, but my brother and friends are just telling me just ditch them and go ahead and put full coilovers. Does have a white pipe on it with the stock exhaust. I'll throw a short little clip in there so you can see how it sounds. But so with the exhaust, I plan to put high flow cats, probably keep the same white pipes, basically run 2.5 all the way back, throw some tips on it, maybe a resonator to keep it. I don't want it super loud, but I don't mind it sounded pretty. I don't mind it having a mean sound to it. So I'm gonna say that, and the Affinity lettering are already taken off, so that's pretty cool. Maybe paint the Affinity symbol. That's about it out here. So we got the outside, the exhaust. I did see a few window visors that look pretty cool, pretty cheap, not too expensive. And I did see a little lip spoiler that sits on top. Also look pretty sweet, not too expensive. And the inside, my race car me is telling me to ditch the steering wheel, ditch the seats, throw some Recaros or some Bride seats. Worst case scenario, I might just go ahead and redo the seats black, unless I can find me some black seats. Kind of want more black in here. I'm not a big fan of the tan. It's already kind of black and tan, so if I could do seats, back seats black, and armrests and door panels, I think that'll look legit. And car's in really good shape. Has a lot of miles though, but runs fucking like a champ. So yeah, black seats, black interior, door panels, shifter, and other than that, maybe some floor mats. I mean, it's a sedan, like, can't really do too much, but no worries. Also, when the guy sold it to me, he left a real good system in here. I want to eventually get to this car where I can autocross it, or do some shit like that. Buy bigger sway bars. That'll be later down the list. I think probably weighs like 70 pounds altogether. Now we get to the motor. Alright, So the guy that put, I forgot what brand it is, but he put the 5/8 spacer on it. It does have an intake. I'm not sure what brand. Can't tell, but other than that, that's all that done to the motor. He did throw in a spec. I think it's like 13-pound flywheel. So when I get ready to do the clutch in the future, I'll go ahead and throw that light flywheel, which will make it rev up pretty freaking nice. So motor wise, I really don't plan to touch this. I just maybe bigger throttle body, maybe replace the filter, but other than that, I'm not really trying to do much. A lot of these cars, they actually end up losing horsepower when you do mods to them. So yeah. All right, so let's do a quick little. If I had to start from top to bottom, first thing first, suspension. Second thing is I would want to get it tuned. Not too familiar with the tuning systems out there. I've seen a few on YouTube. Still not too familiar. Really would be looking for something on a budget, but actually be able to throw it on a dyno. There is a lot of dyno shops around here, so that wouldn't be a problem finding one. So yeah, the second thing would be tuning. But before I would tune, I would definitely doing the exhaust setup. Basically, then do the high compression cap. All right, so let's do a little recap here. If I had to go in order, it would be definitely first coilovers. Get the thing dropped, roll fenders, get me low to the ground. Second thing I would do, get rid of this fucking grill. Look like a goddamn Tahoe or something. It shit looks stupid as hell. But get rid of that. I guess it all depends. The next most important thing, that be the tune. I really want to tune it, just because it has mods already done to it and it's not tuned, so that's not really helping the car at all. I know once it tunes, the thing's gonna ride like a champ. So before I tune though, my third thing would be get under the car, maybe replace the Y pipe, put a better Y pipe, then either do just custom 2.5 all the way back and run some tip, maybe a resonator. Don't want it too loud. So definitely would do that before I get it tuned. But my next step after that would go get it tuned, and get it tuned, then go ahead and start going through the car and doing the little stuff, which would be like short shift, brakes and all that. But my main concern on this car is to try to hurry up and get it tuned. Before I get it tuned, obviously you want to go ahead and do any bolt-ons you're going to do. I do want to put that flywheel on, but if I can't do it before the tune, no worries. I'll wait till the clutch goes out, or when I get ready and I have time, I'll buy a clutch, replace the clutch, put the flywheel, and if I have to, then I'll go get it tuned again. But other than that, everything else in order. It doesn't really matter. Interior, that will just come when it comes. If I get a hold of some black interior and it's the right price, then I'm just going to pick it up. But top three: suspension, bolt-ons, and tune. Other than that, I'm not worried. Not worried about it. So that's all that is. All the little knickknacks that I already said that I wanted to do, fix. It'll all just come in time. I really plan to keep this car. I really don't ever plan to get rid of it. I don't even got to buy wheels. The wheels are the OEM 19-inch raised by the Infinity Coupe. So I don't really plan to get rid of these wheels. So for sure, that's why my first thing is to drop it, roll the fenders, make sure I'm not scraping. Bolt-ons, maybe do whatever if it needs spark plugs, and get ready for the get it ready to get it tuned, and then get it tuned and just drive it, and then go with everything else. Oh, I did forget. I did see some the truck spoilers. Probably do that. Then do one for the visor. Do something with the top, and other than that, that's it. I mean, I like the car. It's for 2005 sport G35 Sedan. It's already got LSD. If you put it in terms, it's basically a 350Z high ref 05 Grand Touring, but in a 4-door Infinity. So there you have it. So yeah, like I said, if any idea helps, if anybody's already had a certain modifications and they help, go ahead and comment down below. Any good ideas that you could do to this car to make it better, shoot me down a comment below. Subscribe, and yeah, so here we go. Nissan, all these Nissan fans, go ahead and comment down, and I will be posting up something in the next week or so and see the progress on this car. And so subscribe, like, we'll see you till next time.